The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. Guys, very good morning. It is Monday, May 24th, last full week in the month. Good morning, Todd, Ray, Rich. Guys, good morning. Good morning. This is my second session of the day. We started this morning at about 4 a.m. Hey, Becky, blessings to you as well again. Guys, we're back at it. Last full week. Hey, Caleb, last full week of May. And we're into June 1st. Hard to believe. I am on my third pot of coffee. Guys, there's 8 o'clock. We started this morning. We had a decent London's UK session, European session. 2 trades this morning, 60 tick winner in the NASDAQ and a 15 tick winner in gold. Yeah, my poor stomach. And yeah, we got one of those. And we are now back at our cash session, our pre-market. Guys, Germany's closed. Some of Europe is closed, so volume might be a little on the thin side today. Looks like Friday options expiration was the culprit. And we've traded 64,000. We're not far off on volume on the NASDAQ. Crude, I think, can come down. Let me just get my order flow set. I had everything. I've got 2 screens, one for Europe and one for, here's crude. I'm thinking crude can come down. I think crude is going to come a little bit lower, retrace some of this move. ES, nothing. Silver and gold, I like long still. Nothing's changed there. There is an unfinished auction at 840 on silver. Good morning, Hubba Hubba. Keith, good morning. Yeah, we only had 2 trades this morning, but they were both winners. $450. We'll take it. Deepak, good morning. And NASDAQ at the new high of the day. Over 500. We're going to 07. If we get through 08, looks like 530 on the NASDAQ to me is where we're headed. Let's see here real quick on the NASDAQ. Yeah, we're going to 518, guys. 518 is your target if anybody happens to be long. The auto execute is long in silver from this morning from 728, or the breakout is long from 728. In any event, guys, good morning. It's Monday. Excuse me. I've been up since 3:30, so if I start to snore, forgive me. NASDAQ's going long, guys. As I said on Friday, I'm always leery, though, when we're blowing up in the pre-market. I just missed a 1-minute move on the NQ, but the 5-minute is now good. Any pullback to 94, if it did, would be another entry. Hey, Chris, yeah, really early for you. Guys, NASDAQ is longs. First target looks like about 12. I'd like to see a pullback. Hey, Mark, good morning. Again, yeah, it was all right. It was slow this morning. Was slow. But, was much of Europe closed, to be expected. But listen, I'll take money every day, right? Good morning, Randy and Sue. Guys, I will be posting 2 videos a day. I'll be posting the European session video as well as the regular video that normal session. So if anybody wants to see what's going on in Europe in our session there, gold is longs. Got to get a close over VWAP. I like it a lot better. Good morning, Mimi. I doubt on a Monday we have any news. We don't. Nothing of any interest. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. There goes NASDAQ. If anybody is long NASDAQ, I do like NASDAQ long. Let me see if I can, there it is. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, fellas, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to the trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. Let's take a look at gold. NASDAQ's got to break 8. First target would be 12. Let me bring up gold. I want to see gold at a small time frame. Yeah, dang it. I did miss a we'll see what we get with gold. I need a close above VWAP. Let me look at CL here on a 15-minute. CL right now is fighting the 20-period moving average. A couple ticks higher. But if it can get above that and close, maybe above 67, it can trade back up. We do have buyers across. We've got 1,850 plus net buyers in NASDAQ. Big buy zone down in here. Good morning, Nick. Anybody have any questions? Please feel free to. Morning, Jeff. Pop here and it should go quick. Gold is trying to stay above that 50-period moving average on the 15-minute, as Lee pointed out. There you go. Come on, buddy. 8.5. Nice job, Lee. Small buyers in the NASDAQ, guys. There goes gold. Come on, NASDAQ. Get through that 8.5. Well, Europe was slow today because much of Europe was closed. Germany was closed. German banks are closed. It's a holiday in much of Europe. So we had two trades. $300 in the NASDAQ, 150 in gold. I don't think there's anybody who won't take that. NASDAQ is still long, fellas. NASDAQ is long. So is gold. NASDAQ is winding up. This is going to get you to your target one around 12. Should. But it's trying to wind up here. Crude is coming down. Greg, what's your target on crude? 28 to 33? Crude looks like it's going to sell them all back. All that buying this morning. NASDAQ stop can now go to 94.94. Come on. 5 more ticks. First target. There we go. Target 1 filled. NQ. Target 1 filled. 18 is going to be another area of resistance. Target 1 is filled. Got an unfinished auction at 86.2. Greg, you ever get a hold of Sandy? What's he doing? Shopping. What? I do have my NASDAQ bot on. Remember, I am running NASDAQ on a 3-minute with a single filter of 15 minutes. It is already into longs. GC has hit all 3 targets on the bot. It is on. NASDAQ looks like it got just shy of that 18 target. Yeah, by a tick or two. Gold looks like it's headed up to that 88 area. Crude could bounce. DAX almost no movement from 4 a.m. on, virtually none. 94 was the short, if you guys remember, and anybody that was in the morning session. 94 came down to 71. Pretty nice trade. But we didn't get the short in the European session. There was a bomb threat on a flight from Minsk to Germany. Monday morning, fellas. Monday morning. NASDAQ stop is now 01501. If you're still running NASDAQ, 501. NASDAQ stop can move to 503. 503. Anybody still in NASDAQ? Anyone still holding NASDAQ? All right, 503, fellas, stop. Okay, 503. YM may try to go. If YM can get above 290, I think YM can break out as well. It's above VWAP. Basically right about here, 290. There you go. So you lock in two handles, Keith. Look, they tortured everybody on Friday and now they run it right back up. There's my second target at 18. Got small 5-minute support here at 84 where we had three sellers. We may not come below 82. We may not break VWAP. Sweden will stop flights over Belarus. Yeah, we're pulling VWAP up. $90 sellers at 84. We do have a sequential decline, 90, 69, 15, 14. There we go. It's gone. 48 on the bottom. Oh, you're welcome, Steve. I think they should free Snowden. Just my opinion. Got a little bit of support here, fellas, but if we, obviously point of control in VWAP. 99 sellers at 83.3. So if you got anybody short gold, this is an area that you may want to consider taking some risk off, right? It's going to want to hold VWAP. I'd like to get that unfinished auction out of the way. And 105 sellers at the point of control. If we blow down through VWAP, this could get brutal. Okay, let's go, Dirt Dog. Let's go. What do we need? 6 ticks. They didn't hit him again at 3.3. 3.1. 105 at 3.1. They didn't hit him again. It's going to want to hold VWAP. So you guys have a choice. You can take some risk off here at VWAP. We have gone small negative delta. They've sold everything back. Yeah, we did have a bid today in the dollar index, which was kind of odd. I think this is just a retracement. Yeah, they hit him again, 115. I think it's just a retracement, 122, 124. And crude, I'm waiting to see what crude does, but closer to 9. Crude can bounce. If it breaks down below 31, we could come down to 63.88. Crude's got 197 contracts left to give on the positive delta. Again, if you guys want to take some risk off here on gold, VWAP is a tough trade, as I've taught you guys. But if we can get a candle to close below VWAP, okay, Caleb, I'm with you. We have pulled the 68 higher as well. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to get coffee. All right, guys, I'm back. Got 161. They keep hitting 83.1. NASDAQ's turning off that 18. We could get a pullback in NASDAQ. Stop on the NASDAQ, fellas, is now 06. 06. It's gotten my 2 targets. So anything, was free after 18. Crude starting to get a small bid. We should get this, guys. We should get first target if you're holding. Break here, and it should be zoop. Come on, dog. Good morning, Fahim. One tick. Come on. Give me that freaking unfinished auction. Don't be a jerk. Wow. You didn't do that. Come on. Guys, you can take a crude long at 46, 45, 46 with a stop at 31. If you guys want to take a crude long. Maybe stop at 30. NASDAQ stop is 06. Everybody's in the money on that. Targets have been hit. It's just a completely free trade. And I'm liking this crude as well to the long side, maybe up to 64. If it gets above 75. I did not hear that, Lee. Joel called me Saturday and I was out to dinner. I was in a restaurant and I texted him. I said, "Is everything okay?" He said, "Yeah, everything's fine. I just wanted to give you an update." No, I did not hear, though, that his grandmom had passed. Hit target, no fill. Hit target and no fill. That auction is gone. So now you guys. Yeah, so he's probably still up in Ohio. Dang, I forgot to turn the RTY bot on. All right, guys. I'm going to take 2 off. It hit the auction. We do have a 3-tick sequential decline. Hit the auction. The auction is filled. So all I'm going to do now is drop down to break even and leave it. Yep. Amen. Yep. I mean, it may still come down. Probably would have filled the auction now. Be that as it may. Just a free trade, guys, on gold if you're short. It's totally free now. 79.2 is what we can work down to. 79.8 may stop it, but 78.8, yeah, there is down here at 78.8. 79.2, yeah, we'll see. Depends on the selling, right? Guys, I'll take my breakfast break as I do every day in about 5 minutes. Maybe 64, 65 out on silver on the there goes crude, guys. First target on crude, call it 63. If you're long crude, 63. 45 was the entry, 46. Target one is 63. We could see 64, 89, 93, 65. Come on, rat bag. $62, $62, $62, $62. Come on, 3. One more. There it is. 63. Target hit and filled. 45 to 63. You guys good? You're welcome, Mark. Guys should be gittered and gid. Hit him on NASDAQ long. Hit him on gold short. Hit him on crude long. Gooder than good. As a friend of mine used to say when we were kids, now we're cooking with gasoline. Nice job, Derek. Good job, fellas. Good job. That's what I'm saying. Sandy's in the room? Sandy! Let me see where Sandy is. He lies. He lies. He's not in the room. Gina's dad is still in the hospital, but he does, his lungs are good. And, he's fighting the pneumonia. Thank you for asking. Oh, okay. Okay. He's in on your link. Got it. Okay. Let me see. Say my brother from a different mother's lying. Let me go check and see if you're in there. Brainard speaking today. Another FOMC idiot. Yeah. Morning, Sandy. Guys, we're just kind of hanging in there. Crude, your stop can go to, you can go to break even. You got 20 ticks in it. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. The only thing worse than these Fed guys was Trump. 4 years, I was never on the right side of a tweet. Not one time. Not one time. I miss Trump, but I surely don't miss his Twitter account. No, we got Fed speakers all week, huh? The official schedule this week: Brainerd Monday at 9 a.m., Bostic Monday at noon, George Monday at 5:30, Evans Tuesday, Quarles Tuesday. Quarles Wednesday. What, Powell doesn't want to speak this week? Yeah, vacation? How about crude ski, fellas? Crude ski. You got 30 ticks in it. This 78 is going to give you a little bit of agita. If we break that 78, you go 89. If you break 78, you go 89. Nice job, Mark. You go 89. There you go. We're breaking it. Come on. Another unfinished auction right here, guys. 78.8. I need a close above the 78. Next target on crude, 89. I would not give up that trade, guys. Would not give up that trade. Gold is bouncing off that 79.2 area I gave you. It's leaving this. You've got some buyers. How about this gold? How about that crude trade? Who said I can't trade crude? All right, I'm going to kill gold. I'm out of gold and done. Fellas, it's breakfast time for me. Of course, I've been up since 3:30 a.m. Eastern. It's actually lunchtime. I'll be back, guys, in about 20 minutes. I didn't eat breakfast the first time I had coffee. I've had so much coffee, I'm going to be hyper zipped until Friday. I'll be back. 2 more lousy ticks. 8 sellers, 9 sellers, 13. NASDAQ's coming down on the open. I may kill this, guys. Come on. I cannot believe we didn't pop 82. Buy him back. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. 180 buyers. There we go. Oh my God. 1 tick. Are you shooting me? There you go. Target filled. Let's say, you got to be kidding me. You guys in gold? Anybody in GC, baby? Anybody in GC? Okay. We got us a freebie. Free trade here coming into the open. I'm going to go to break even at the open, guys. If it takes me, it takes me. If I get a close above VWAP, I'll look at it again if it takes it out. Okay? Got a 140 seller right here. You got a big block here, or big seller here. Let me get rid of that. And going to be out on the trail. We didn't cross VWAP. Out. Ticks is ticks, fellas. Ticks is ticks. Let's see where NASDAQ wants to come. Maybe 91, 92 on NASDAQ. Maybe as low as 87 on the NASCrackalacky. Let me, thank you. We're there, guys. We're off. We got a humongous gap up in the Qs. Huge gap up in the Qs. So let's see if we get a pullback and come back and fill that gap. If we get a candle close below VWAP, it's a short. I don't think we're coming down below VWAP, though, today. We may get a pullback in here. The Qs gapped up to 29 from 26. You got almost a better than 3 handle gap up. Okay. Watch for a short. My short would be 95. I don't think so. I don't think there's enough of a downside in NASDAQ. Came to 97 area. If it breaks, it's coming 91, 92 area, and then maybe 88, which I think may be all it comes. We'll see. You got 80 sellers in here, guys. Nothing. That was your short or your long, Greg? Short. Okay. Watch this short here. Not yet. It's all buyers. 230 buyers at the moment, guys. 230 buyers. 250, 270. They're buying them. I wanted to see 92, 88 to 92. Let's see if they sell some of these back. They're starting to sell a few back now. 400 buyers. I don't like this gap up in the NASDAQ, in the Qs. I don't like the gap up in the Qs. We just hit Friday's high on the Qs. We could go 331.06. You got to be kidding me. NASDAQ is longs, guys. It's going right up to 39. God dang it. Not enough of a pullback. We're going to 39, then 44. NASDAQ's going to 570, guys, which was Friday's high, 570. Qs are going to trade to 3106. There is a gap in there, so we may get it later. Did we hit 39? We hit 32. You're a suck face. It's all buyers, guys. 493 in the last 3-minute candle. I for one am not buying this. Let's look for something else. It's been a good day. No losing trades. whether it was Europe or our cash session. Surely I'm not buying this up here. I think 600's in the cards, though. Let's see here. I missed a huge long at 8, just before 9 a.m. on copper. I missed a huge long. Let's see here. Yeah, I missed copper. Nice job, Marco. One and done. Nice job. We're going to 48, guys. I'm not doing anything unless I get a pullback. I'm hoping gold goes. I'm watching gold on a small time frame. NASDAQ, I got nothing unless we get a pullback. You got 2,600 net buyers in the NQ, fellas. I mean, you guys, I'd rather miss the trade than take a kick to the chops. Pullback 19 may hold. Let me see gold. If you guys like the long, it's right here. You can go to 43, 44, as high as 48. ES is trying to push up. I'm not touching this thing up here. I'll wait for a pullback. If I don't get one, I don't get one. C'est la vie. I don't have a short. Do you? I don't got no shorts. Crude was a short. Let me look at crude and see if we can get another pop in crude. Oh, there's no shorts. 2,600 net buyers, 5 minutes into the cash session. Homie ain't selling nothing. Gold is pretty quiet. What else would I want to look at? DAX, no movement. Euro, probably the same because Europe is largely closed. Gold is trying, but unless I get above VWAP, yeah, you got a long in gold trying here. There's not much gas in it, but everybody be patient. If you took the long, you had the long, there's a target, 43, 44, but I think 47 is your long. There's gold. God dang, gold. Seriously? Right above VWAP. I looked away for a second. You got your long on gold. You got your candle close here. You should have been long 82.9. There's 47, 48 target hit on the NASDAQ. Wave goodbye. I don't have a pullback entry at this moment unless we came back to 10. So kiss her goodbye. Let me see if I can find another CL trade. Gold took off quickly. Nope. Copper, just before 9 o'clock. I wasn't looking. Copper went. Anybody take that long on the NASDAQ? Did anybody take that long when I said you can take it here? 570 is Friday's high. I would target, okay, guys, I would target 570 You're going to get 570. I think you're going to see 570, maybe on the next 15-minute candle. But I have no place to get in this thing. Not up here. Maybe if it came back to 44. Crude is quiet. Gold went so quickly I couldn't do anything with gold. We're getting a small pullback in the ES, but God, what a bummer, dude. Yeah, you can target 70, fellas. That's Friday's high. Okay, Rick, that's awesome. That'd be nice. And above 570, you can target 630, which happens to be R2 on a 15-minute, but it's the third standard deviation. $3,600 plus net buyers. All right, I'm going to turn this the auto on, the breakout on RB. Remember, I use trend. My DOM is frozen at 42 on NASDAQ. God, I love Ninja. It's awesome. Ninja's awesome. Qs are going to trade into Friday's high, which was 330.87. There's 70. Yeah, no one ever said. Exactly. $600, guys. I mean, it's got to go to 600 now, right? Copper's going. Dollar index is getting shat upon. Booby doo doo doo. That's right. Guys, we're going over 600. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, fellas. I couldn't mute. My DOM is still frozen at 542. Oh, there we go. Now it's I'm wanting crude if I can get some Momo in crude. It's right where we took it the last time, 45, 46. But no Momo. Target for GC. Yeah, there was a target at 86 area. 85.8. It's got to get through Pam's orange level here. RB just filled along on the breakout. And I don't know what, gold filled on the 3-minute long on the bot. Here goes RB on the, yeah, there goes CL. 45 back to 60. I look away for 1 second, literally 1 second. CL is going to have to fight to get through 75, 85, and then 91. RB is going in the right direction. Whatever, guys. If they go without me, they go without me. I've made some money. I can't complain with the day. Silver still has this runner on. Oh, no, that's a new trade. Never mind. It's a new trade. NQ at the close of this candle, I'll get an idea of what we might want to do. Gold's first target is, it hit 86. That's about your first target, 86, 86.2. NASDAQ's next 15-minute candle is in 1 minute, under 30 seconds. No pullback so far in the Qs. Let them pull back, fellas. Let them pull back. Damn gold, crude. Son of a. Out on silver. Gold, if it pulls back to 82, may be interesting with a 78.2 stop. It's 40 ticks, 4 handles. First target filled on RB on the breakout indicator. RB, target 1, hit and filled. That's getting annoying. Guys, crude still going on the 1 minute. Gold just came into that 82. Crude's going to try for that 90, 91 swing. Man, hate to say it, but this NASDAQ's long again. I'm not touching this here. I'm not taking any NASDAQ trade up here, guys. I'll wait. If I don't get a pullback, it is what it is. On the auto breakout, RB is auto trailing, and it's locked in almost 15 ticks. NASDAQ support's going to be that 56, 57. That's where I would take it, 56.50. We're at 74. Crude looks like it's going to hit that swing back up to 650 net buyers on CL. All right, NASDAQ. I will try NASDAQ, guys, long. Right here, 58, 59.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Now maybe 61.
Order submitted.
62. Yes, fuck. Son of a bitch.
Order canceled.
Gold sequential decline and candle was right on. Nice. Guys, I can only watch so many. Let's see what we got in gold. Yeah, I missed a short at 84 on a 5-minute. Crude took that swing. Qs haven't pulled back at all. They're sitting. Nice job, Steve. Nice job. 1650. Good job. Guys, there's not much I can do with NASDAQ. I mean, it is what it is. Come on, pull back. NASDAQ has 4,000 or so net buyers. Qs are starting to pull back a bit. We may get a pullback in NASDAQ. RB is runners up 400 bucks. Crude's going over 65. If anybody's in anybody in crude, I missed it. Gold is a short, is what it's looking like. What's my delta in gold? Hang on, guys. For some reason, there we go. Yeah, gold is below. Do we have a candle close below VWAP? No, that candle's got to close. Nice job, Dave. Nice job, Mark. Guys that are in CL, good job. NASDAQ, Qs don't want to pull back below Friday's high. It looks like they're gonna leave that gap. There's your candle close. You got a small short on gold. Small short on gold. Probably down to 80.2. And 13 ticks. Not a bad little trade. Maybe 79.9. You got your close. Sellers picking up. Let me take a look at NASDAQ, see if there's a big buy or something I can jump in with. There's nothing I can do on a pullback. There's a 106 here with blocks and 85 with blocks. They bought point of control. They sold it in here and bought it in here. Come on, rat bag, give me an entry. Look at RB. What a freaking look at crude. 65.05. Oh man, that's a terrible miss. Terrible miss on crude, fellas. Terrible miss. NASDAQ looks like if it comes down below 59, we'll get a small retracement. Either way, everybody should be green. So if it doesn't, it doesn't. Is there anybody not making money yet? I mean, we haven't had a losing trade. Is there anybody that's not made money? I mean, if you didn't take a trade, you didn't take a trade. That's one thing. No, anybody not take a trade? You've already got your goal. Nice. Well, we had gold and crude, Jake. You haven't made your $1 million daily goal? Chris has. Chris has already made a mill. Coming where? If it takes that swing, it's going higher. I can't buy it up here, guys. All I can do is watch it. It's going. I think we see over 600 today. There's nothing I can do. Gold went so fast I couldn't get in gold. Crude too went so fast I couldn't get in crud. And NASDAQ won't give me doodly, but on a 1 minute, if we come below 58, I think NASDAQ comes down below 58. Short of that, there isn't much I can do here. Qs look like they're softening up. I'd like to see the Qs pull back to 20, at least 2970 area. That'll give us a place to get in. There's nothing other than that. Somebody tell a joke. Biden. There's a joke. Harris. There's another joke. Two of you said Biden. Well, in a couple minutes, we'll have our Crable break. Silver filled a short on the auto on the breakout indicator. See what we get there. Yeah, they do, but I'd surely like to see him come back and fill that gap. Guys, I can't. I mean, you can take a NASDAQ long if you want, fellas. The 1 minute is going to spike again. 73, 74. You can take an NQ long here on the 1 minute. It's trying. Its momentum is kind of failing, but Awfully high, Greg, right? 50, I think 58 could bring it down, even to 50 for the long. All right, out on RB runner. Silver's just sitting. I'm going to move that off the screen. Look at this. The 1 minute is telling me this is going to pop again. Some Supreme Court rulings at the top of the hour. I have no idea what on. Guys, 1 minute. 1 minute. Be right back. Did anybody take that gold short, fellas, that I gave? First target's hit. The 60 minutes breaking up? Great. That's all we need. I mean, it's holding the 34 moving average. All right, Paul, you got first target. Look, we've set 670 is Pam's red dots. 670. Sheesh. Here's silver on the breakout indicator. If it pulls back to 75 to 80 at this point, 80, you can take it long. 80, you can take it again. If you're not in it and you want a NASDAQ trade, 80. Yady. One minute's going to break again. Nah, 80 with a 55? 25 handles? That's what I see, Chris. What do you see? I don't think it's going to give us a pullback. I mean, you got a shoot dump truck full of support in here, right? There's 78. 25. That would be a gnarly stop. An 80 with a 25. Hell, at that point, why use a stop? You don't need to stop. That's when you just keep adding in. Buy every 15-point dump. Buy it. See, the cool thing with your size account? Yeah, the cool thing with your size account, Silver got first target, guys, on the breakout. Cool thing with your account is, shoot, you see it stabilize, hit him for 200. Put a deuce on. Get 3 ticks and kill him. Nice job, Chris. Nice job. How much have you pulled out of that account now? Almost $1.8 million? 1.65. My man. Told you, I don't think this thing's going to pull back, guys. I don't think we're getting a 75. Dude, I got to be honest with you. If I'd have pulled 1.8 million out of my account in the last 4 months, I'd be on vacation. My friggin' bulldog would be calling trades. Stupid Disney World for the kid. Come on, listen. Someday those days are going to be gone, man. Take it from my youngest is 20, working on 21. Those days end, and you're going to miss them. Yeah. We had the what percentage has Chris made in 4 months? Chris, correct me if I'm wrong on anything I say. So here, the gold short was a great gold short. Anybody that took it, you're still short. Chris started with me maybe 5 months ago with a $30,000 January. Okay, so January with a $30,000 account, 28,000 he said, and he started trading. Initially, he was trading micros. Is that correct? He started in February with micros. So Chris came then minis and RTY for the entire month of February. He's the only guy that I know that trades the Russell successfully without humongous draw. Although he has had, I know one trade. He was upside down almost a hundo, and he kept the trade overnight and he made money with it. But he had the account that could withstand it. But he's turned 30 grand into initially, I want to say 1.5. And then in April, he withdrew 1.42 million. He's typing this in. He left 60,000 in the account. And he just took out another chunk. In May, it was back up to 465. I mean, Chris is extremely proficient at order flow, and he took 265 out last week. He's extremely proficient with order flow. He's in the second group, which is in week 18 this week. And he does use a few other things that kind of tie in with order flow, some support and resistance levels. Ray is also another one who is guys, we got a lot of successful traders in this room. Ray does very, very well. Gary does very, very well. There's a lot of successful traders in this room. One of the keys, and this is for everybody, regardless. Look at this crude. Oh, did I miss a trade? One of the keys is you guys have to trade within your means. You know, if you trade a $10,000 account, just because you can trade 10 NASDAQ contracts doesn't mean you should. Because if it goes against you, 4,000, you're swallowing your Adam's apple. If you have an Adam's apple. If you don't, well then, you're choking. And then you're closing trades that ultimately may win. Guys, there's not much I can do here. This NASDAQ is just going to keep going. I can't get a pullback to where I want it. Right now, I'd like 79.80. And I could do an 80. I mean, we had 487 sellers in the last 3 minutes, and we pulled back less than 10 handles. I can do an 80 with a 62 stop. That's all I have. I have nothing. Crude is going to Pluto. $631, Marco. 631. This is going to break out again, fellas. It's bananas. There's nothing I can do. It's a trend day, straight up. Oh, gas will be absolutely $4 a gallon. No question. I'm almost $4 a gallon here for 93. 1 minute, guys. Here comes the badoink-a-doink again on the 1 minute. 1 minute's going to blow. 5 minutes going with it. 15 minutes going with it. There it goes. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing I can do with NASDAQ today. I guess watch it. Oh my God, you paid $4.39 yesterday? Yeah, the Dems are definitely crushing it. They've had a prolific 4 months, arguably maybe 5 months, the most prolific 5-month period in history. I don't think Jimmy Carter screwed it this bad. Just a 1 minute chart, Mike. A 1 minute chart. I watch 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. I watch different time frames. Out on silver. Kamala Harris has no shot of winning the 2024 election. The only shot she has of being president is when they yank Biden. That's it. And if the Republicans can get the House in 2022, yeah, Carter's definitely happy. Well, I'm not convinced he did. It's interesting to see. What's going to be interesting to see is what happens with Arizona and Michigan in these lawsuits. I mean, they're still pending. I like DeSantis. NPA. Guys, I told you, this 1 minute is just, pulls back on the 1 minute and then rallies again. Straight, unadulterated buying. Pelosi, as House Speaker, has the slimmest margin since World War II. Oh, this is going to 631. We're going to see 23 momentarily. Without a pullback, I'm just sitting here rapping. Boy, I'll tell you, 10 years ago, FOMO would have kicked in. I'd have been long at 75. It just goes against my trade plan. I should have been long 75. I mean, I could have been long 75. I gave it to you guys. If you're holding from 75, hang in there. But that goes against my trade plan. By the way, Ricky, if you're in the room, dude, I called you this morning. You can't short this pop. You cannot short this rally. Well, I need to talk to you about your flights. We had a bot short on the Russell. See you tomorrow morning at 4 a.m., Ellie. Let me see what RTY is doing. I didn't just say that out loud, did I? See you tomorrow, Chris. Randy, the European session was very slow, as much of Europe was closed. And we took 2 trades. We made 300 on the NASDAQ and 150 on, we made 150 on gold. So $450 on 2 trades. Oh, no, make no mistakes about it, Chris. The RTY and I are divorced. It's amicable. I've agreed not to trade it. It has agreed not to take my money. I thought that was fair. Nice trade, Marco. Nice job. We're just pulling back into some support. There's some selling pressure here. Nice job, Marco. Well, in real life, that isn't the case, Rich. Not in real life. All right, Marco, you're welcome. Have a nice day. Enjoy the California weather. Guys, you can short Russell, short RTY if you trade it. Short RTY, 24.50. As much as I hate to say it, it's a short. RTY is a short, 24.50. It's rolling on the 1 minute and your stop needs to be 30.1. 24.50 and a 30.1. First target, call it 22.5, which is VWAP. 22.5. The Russell hates me so much I wouldn't even put a sim trade on, just for giggles. It looks to me like we're coming down pretty good on Russell. 24.50 was the entry. You got 10 ticks in it, but I think you get that 22.50 for target one if anybody took it and wanted it. Come on, break right here. Oh, man, it's holding 1 minute. Literally, it's holding 1 minute support at 22. Right there at that 23.50. I don't think it holds. I have no trade in crude, no trade in ES. NASDAQ, I wouldn't buy it at 75. I'm surely not buying it at 35. NASDAQ looks like it's just going to go to 92. Golly. VIX is down 5.5%. Crude is really wanting to break out. Nothing there. Silver. What's that? Nothing. I have nothing in natural gas. Guys, I'm looking at everything. Where Don from Maryland? Is that where you're at, Maryland? Right? Shoot, it's 6 hour drive, man. It's not far. You would. There is no direct flight into Chattanooga from BWI or Ronald Reagan, whatever the hell it is now, or Virginia. There's no direct flight. So you would have to go probably through Charlotte into Chattanooga. And from there, I bet you could probably come down for 250 round trip. And then there's hotels within 10 minutes of me. No, some of the guys want to come down, George. So Chris and Jay are coming down in August or end of August. I forget the days. And Don, who's been a member here for a while, a couple years, He's my stand-up comedian member. He's been threatening me to come down for 2 years, but he blows me off. He didn't even chuckle. There you go. 22 half, guys, or VWAP. You got first. Nice job, Dana. Anybody, you got first target on RTY? Anybody short RTY? Both, George, both. So I've always had. Okay, Jennifer. Hi, Dana. You got target one. I've always had. All right, Gary. I've always had members that. I've always. I hate to use the word allowed. I don't know if that's the right word, but I've always allowed for. How's that? I've allowed for members that, time permitting, if they want to come to my house, my home office, and trade with me. God knows Chris doesn't need my help. So Chris is probably more of a social visit. I don't think there's anything I could teach Chris. But I do allow for members to come sit with me. Hell, I'll take you fishing, dude. You can email me, George. Sure. I'll take you fishing. You really want to go fly fishing? Do you fly fish? Oh, you're taking me fishing. Nah, you're my guest, man. Doesn't work like that. I could teach you to fly fish in 2 hours. I'll make you a guarantee. It's easier than trading the Russell. See, look at that little son of a gun Russell. It gave first target. Not a bad little trade. 3 contracts would have been $300 if you came out at first target. And I guarantee you, if I took the trade, I'd have lost money. And if I took the next trade, I guarantee I'd lose money. The Russell just hates me. Gold is going to your first target slowly. Crude, we need a pullback. NASDAQ, guys, we can't find any selling pressure whatsoever. Jake. Russell's going to come down. I'm telling you, it looks like it wants to get shot. The DAX is trading better here. You're welcome, Dave. Nice job, man. Nice job. Christmas. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this recently, but I really hate trend days. Really hate trend days. I mean, there's just it's just such a pain in the neck because you have to be willing to buy really shallow retracements. You may have a small oh 04, no. Guys, does anybody have any questions or anything? I mean, we're just sitting here jabberjawing, but there's no trades for me. I have nothing. Hey, Ross, the boss. I do not recall, Ross. I don't recall. The holes? I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I figured that's what I thought. Yeah, it's a deep hole. I mean, there's. Yes, it is, Don. No, no. First off, Rick, Duncan weighs about 75 pounds and is an English bulldog. Were he to fall into the water, he would go straight to the bottom. So I do not know. He doesn't go fishing. Now, if I bought a doggy life jacket, I could do it, but probably too tight. Yeah. On a normal day, that would be too tight, but I would have to look. I can go back and look and send you an email. If you were about 2 candles back, hidden behind stacked imbalance buyers, then you were probably good. But I'd have to look at the order flow. Guys, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think crude is going to rotate down, at least back to the yellow. Maybe to 88. Crude should come back, I would think. NASDAQ, we could see 700. See you tomorrow, Rich. We could literally see 700 today. I'll have to wait till this afternoon, guys, and get a pullback between 12:30 and 1:30 Eastern, maybe 12:30 to 2:30, that 2 hour time frame. We get a small retracement, and then we bid back up into the close. Just incredible. I'm hoping you guys, whatever we may have been down on Friday, you guys have all gotten back. It's been a hell of a day. My targets have all been hit, starting with pre-market, starting in Europe, pre-market. I could do that. I could do that, Rick. I'll do that tomorrow. $450, David. We only had 2 trades, a NASDAQ short and a gold long. We had 2 trades. It was a relatively slow session, but again, Europe is largely closed today. Anybody short crude? Guys, if there's anybody in the room that wants, to join the European session, you can let me know. It's $199 a month. And honestly, I don't care if we get 1 or 2 trades a day, 1 trade a day. Today was just inordinately quiet. NASDAQ support now 38. It's, we've got rising support. We're due for a pullback, but, that's meaningless. You do have a short on crude. Gold is trying to go, guys. It's just a pain in the neck trade today. Very low volatility. Okay, Lee. Yeah, I opened the room at 4 a.m., fellas. I don't open at 3. I could not get up at 2:45. I mean, I could, but I would not be functional. Getting up at 3:45 is really only about an hour earlier than I normally do. And hey, after 3 pots of coffee, I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, well, yeah, that's 2:45 for you. I mean, that's an early morning, dude. I am not a morning, I'll go to the gym in the morning, but I am not really, I'd prefer to go in the afternoons. Well, I'm Eastern Standard Time too, George. I just get up at 3:45. So what I do is, this is what I did last night, and this is what I'll continue to do. There's your cues. We've really got to break down below 22.20 on the cues, and NASDAQ will follow. Boom, 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 boom. I can't even get a 1 minute trade on NASDAQ. It's just straight up. We've had about 12 minutes of selling here, 4 consecutive candles, 3-minute candles, net sellers. And we are running out of juice. And I do think crude also needs to pull back. But anybody have any questions, guys? I have nothing I can do in here. I'll be on Skype this afternoon. Do I have anybody that did not make money today? Is there anyone that did not make money? That's nice. Russell shorted again on the bot. Thank you, John. I can't move the day. It's frozen. Hang on. As soon as I can move this, I'll move it. But the Russell short on the bot. I still can't move it. Utterly annoying. 624. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it will come to that. We're coming into the 11 o'clock hour, although we don't have all of Europe with us. So whatever is, trading. All right, guys. Now I can move it. Crude wants to go long again. You gotta be smoking me. Let me see if I can get a 1 minute trade on crude up to 35. Nope. 5 minute just took off. And the 1 minute just loaded. Oh my God. God almighty. Yeah, I'm hoping, Joe, that it pulls back so we can get a darn trade in here. It'd be nice to get a trade. Nope, crude just smoked me. I did have an entry back at 20. Pulled back quite a bit, though. I mean, NQ is quiet. Russell looks like it's going to pop up. I didn't get a trade on any other bot today. I had one trade on the GC, which has gone to first target, and 2 trades on the Russell. I had nothing in NASDAQ, nothing in ES, and that's all I'm running. This hasn't closed me out yet. Qs are just holding that support area. Guys, it's been a terrific day, starting with the European session. I'm about ready to wrap up for the session, guys. I have no trades I can do. I will be on Skype this afternoon. So if you guys are interested in, picking up some more trades, be on Skype. I'll be on Skype by, 1:30 or so, and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, guys? You're welcome, Jennifer. Guys, have a blessed day. I will see you all tomorrow. Some of you I'll see at 4 a.m. Some of you I'll see at 8 a.m. Eastern. And those that are interested, I'll be on Skype by 1:30. Okay, guys? I'll see you guys. Be blessed. If anybody needs me, email me. Talk to you.